new paint, and some things I have to do. Little stuff like mounting the gas filler caps. This wants to be center of attention here. Changing the rear end. So putting 1-ton axles in the front end and rear, but changing the rear end first. I'm gonna take out this add leaf right here because it's raked, sits up too high in the back, so that'll level it out. Gonna attempt to hook up the emergency brake. Got the axles in the back. I just mounted the bed and everything. Just gonna get Linexed. I'm gonna paint the outside of the outside of the, there you go, the Chevrolet letters black on the how it's where it's extruded out, I guess. Mounted my light bar. That's all done. All my taillights work. Everything works. So that's good. I'm gonna have 36s here, same as there, obviously. Probably gonna change the U-bolts because they're gonna be too tall now, but the other ones I have are just a little too short. So I have the other ones that came with the lift kit. Probably put those on there so it'll fit better. Need to put the door skins on. Need to put the weather strip or weather seal, door seal, whatever you want to call it on. Need to put my flaps. What are those? I guess if you don't have air conditioning, you pull them open. Vents. You put those in. You get the new aluminum pieces that go here. Need to do that door skin, obviously. Well, there's the difference. There's the old paint. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, these really can't go. There's the old paint, and there's the new paint. It might be hard to tell on this video, but it's definitely a big difference. And that was never weathered, so. Also need to mount hook up all the electrical for the electric, because now I have electric locks and windows on both doors, so I'm gonna have to drill bigger, because this cab wasn't meant for it. So I gotta drill a bigger hole in the cab to make so those plugs will fit in there. I need to put the trim on. That's gonna be a job. Door handles and locks need to go on. And the hardest part of this whole build or whatever part of the project I'm doing is changing the front end to the Dana 60. It's got a 44 in it, Dana 44 in it now, and it's not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna be able to have double front shocks anymore because Dana 60 doesn't have the correct shock perch. Pretty sure it's what that's called. I mean, I'm probably in the future will cut these off and weld them on the Dana 60 so I can have my dual front shocks, but for the time being, it's not a necessity. So here's the 44 on there. Hopefully I'll have videos of everything of this build in progress. I'm gonna have to get a new steering block. I'm gonna have to get a steering block. I think I'm gonna get a drop pitman arm because that arm isn't compatible with the Dana 60. I'm gonna change the whole brake system to 1-ton brakes, so they're run off steering pump, and that runs both power steering, gearbox, and the brake. Getting that off that 1-ton truck back there. I'm gonna have to change the steering gearbox itself because it's got, it's different connections. It shouldn't be too bad. Just pulling all the bolts off of the gearbox, might be a pain, rusted on. Never pulled them off before, and pulling off the steering pump isn't gonna be bad. But and the brake booster also is not gonna be bad because I've done it like 4 times. That's another bad one that I put on there. It's leaking. So that should solve my truck, my beast from being able to stop now. Stupid thing doesn't stop. So that's pretty much it. when it comes, what I gotta do between now and January 16th at the latest, so 17th, 16th. So, I gotta balance wheels too, but little stuff. It's gonna add on time. The trim's gonna take probably a day. It's just, it all come together. I gotta mount those bezels too, or those emblems, and put on the rain guard. See, more and more stuff just keeps popping up.